All right, this jig is the thread neck calftail jig. Doesn't really, for whatever reason, doesn't show up great. Yeah, well, either way, this isn't the one that gets tied in the video, but olive wasn't showing up well. I thought the pink would show up better. It does not. Just calftail, red thread, 70 denier red thread, and a 1/64 ounce number 10 jig. Tie them up whatever color you want. I like bright colors. I like natural colors. Whatever works for your area. Let's get to tying it. We start this jig out with a little bit of super glue. I prefer the brush on kind. Just a little dab right behind the jig head is going to really help lock that thread in place. And then we're going to start our red 70 denier thread right behind there. And you only move down, a little bit. 1/8 of an inch, 1/4 of an inch, something like that. Just enough to get the thread on there. Clip your tag end off. And then go ahead and grab your calftail. Well, actually, yeah, I dabbed off a little bit of glue there so that the tail doesn't soak into the tail. It's just to hold the thread in place. So section out your little bit of calftail here. You always clip hair right away from the hide so that you don't have all different kinds of lengths all over the place. Get some long ones, pull those out so you have a nice, tapered end, but a nice, you don't want a couple of long ones sticking out. Just even up the ends, tie that all in right behind the jig head, and get some good securing wraps on there. You don't want to move too far down. It's really all with practice. Keep it nice and short, but a nice little collar on there. Make sure you get it good and secured. The tail length is going to be maybe a hook shank and a half total, and just throw a 4 or 5 turn whip finish on there. One more. You don't really have to do one more because this is an exposed neck, and you're going to coat this with either, I still only use head cement, but you can use nail polish, super glue, whatever you like for this one. Make sure you give a little tug to the tail and see if you can pull out any stragglers. Nothing else should pull out.